evening and welcome back to Terraria. I'm Modi Operandus. We're back at our pyramid here. It's shaping up quite nicely. I've added in some new rooms here, if you probably haven't noticed since last time. A lot of good stuff going on. I don't think anybody else is moved in right now. We're still waiting on all of the hard mode guys, of course, and we have room for them. I think I can make room for everybody now. I think there's enough room here, and this is just the layout for now. We will work on making these rooms prettier eventually too. That'll just be quite the undertaking, I think, right now, though, but it'll happen eventually. But today, what we're doing is, well, first of all, we should talk about what I'm wearing here now. Who are you wearing? I found well, I didn't find, he came to us. The traveling merchant had the gypsy robes for sale, so I bought these. These actually provide 2 defense and 6% magical damage increase and critical strike chance, and a bonus 10% critical strike chance. So that's not bad. I don't know, I'm kind of debating which way is the best way to do this, because if we do it this way, we get 15% reduced mana also, and 80% increased mana. So that's more mana, less mana usage, less critical chance basically is the main thing, and less damage overall. With the hat, we get 15% magical increased damage, that'll be the same either way. This looks like it's a few points of damage, really. The critical strike chance is about the same. The damage reduction is not, and the bonus mana is non-existent, so... I kind of prefer the bonus mana right now, just so we can cast more and more often. But I do like the look of these gypsy robes, so we're keeping them on. And then what else has happened since last time? I got the molten pickaxe here, and I got a light one, so it swings very, very quickly. And then I also went down and found one more shadow chest and got the flower of fire. And this is just a kind of a fireball weapon, which is kind of fun. Pretty useful if you got guys in a line here. Or, you know, down below or something like that, we're gonna bounce them. And we also still have the flame lash, which is always a killer. And then we also have our water bolt, which will always be good, and especially in tight quarters and that kind of thing. And then we have the demon scythe, which is getting less and less usable as we go along here. It still has a lot of damage, and it's got pretty good hit ratio, and it's mythical also, which is nice. So I think what we're gonna do today is actually head to the jungle, because there's a lot we haven't explored there, and before we get to hard mode, I want to have a lot of it explored at least, so we don't have to try to figure it all out when we're trying it in the harder mode here. I also have been working on this monstrosity, which will be my arena for the hard mode mechanical bosses. I think this is enough room. We got enough room to run side by side, and I'm getting some banners in there, so we'll be able to fight other things here, not just the mechanical bosses. We can maybe fight blood moons and you know, invasions and that kind of thing as they happen. Should be plenty of space for us to get around in though, and it is not near complete. I'm still working on the background a little bit. Mostly it's cosmetic stuff now, and then getting more and more banners on top here. But as you can see, I got buffs going all the way across here pretty much. Star in a bottle buff for mana regeneration, heart lamp, and the cozy fire, and the sunflower bonus too. So, and then a lot of the banners are also active, and this actually works. I think I have it set up so that we'll need like 2 banners of each. So we'll put one over on this side and one over on this side, and that should cover us the entire way across for all manner of banners that we get here. Anyways, this won't do us a lot of good for some of the bosses. Obviously, the Wall of Flesh, and the Plantera and all that. So we're gonna have to make a new dungeon or new arena for fighting Plantera, and then that's the main thing. Ooh, another slime banner. I think I already have that one though. Yeah, I already got a couple of those. We'll put it someplace else then. Take it with us. Anyway, so that's the beginnings of our arena here. And one of the things we'll want to do then, I think, before next episode too, and it's gonna be a lot of work between episodes here, unfortunately. That's one of the reasons that the episodes have gotten a little slower here lately. I should take this with us. Do I have one with me? Never mind. I was gonna say I should take this with us. We don't have one already. One of the reasons the episodes have gotten so few and far between lately is because I'm doing so much off camera, as you can see. Doing like the arena like that takes time, and I've been trying to work on fishing up some crates, so we're ready to go for hard mode too. The plan is that if we get enough crates fished up, we could use those for a lot of our early hard mode ores, and not have to worry too much about going out and mining it. That's the plan anyways. Let's see how this works on this guy. Nicely. Worked very, very nicely. Can I catch this guy and use him as bait? Oops, didn't mean to throw a bomb. Scorpion, bait power? 10%. All right, well, better than nothing, I suppose. And what else did I do between episodes here? I did manage to buy ourselves a... what else did I buy? I've been working on getting the other items. I got a sextant. I got the wreck. I think I had this last episode, but we got it from the tally counter that we found in the dungeon. What else did I do? That's about it, I think. Just been trying to clean up the area a little bit here. We're gonna have a big problem with corruption spread and hollow spread once we enter hard mode, because I'm playing so much off camera. I don't want to do too much progress of containing that stuff, and so it's just gonna continue to expand, unfortunately. And there's not much I can do about it. I kind of resign myself to that fact. But yeah, this whole overworld here is gonna be covered with corruption as soon as we get to hard mode. Unless something crazy happens, like we get like corruption and hollow next to each other, maybe. For the platform to fight the wall of flesh, I have that pretty much worked out now. Let's get down there quick so I can see. I have it down up to like here, roughly. Like here, I think, roughly. So from here to here, hopefully that's enough room. This guy's gotta get out of the way here. So that should be enough space for us to kill it. If it's not, we'll just add on more and we'll try it a second time. I got lots of voodoo dolls, so we can try it several times if we need to. As many times as it takes, once we're ready for that. Now, again, there's lots I want to do before hard mode hits, so we're nice and prepared. We're in a good spot for it, because we are going to be rather squishy at the outset. We don't have a good mage armor until we get a little deeper into hard mode. We'll have to do a couple things before we can actually get to it. But I think that having the fishing crates should help us a little bit. Now, we don't have really a good way in over here, do we? Let's see, looks like there's a little bit over here, and this is where my main path was before. I guess we could follow the main path down again. All right, let's head back that way then. Nothing else really presented itself as a good way in, so we'll cover some of the ground we've already seen before. This is my little jungle fishing hole here, and we got some meteors, which is I don't mind actually over here because they are fairly easy to kill, and they actually stop other enemies from spawning. Now we do have a problem with the jungle getting corrupted here. So we might have some underground issues too with corruption. And especially once hard mode hit, we could lose our jungle with everything going on with the... I mean, it'll be tough, but the corruption will start taking over the jungle actually also. So we'll have a corrupt underground jungle, and that'll be pretty tough to deal with. Now, I'm gonna take a shine potion so we can see a little bit better down here, and maybe a night owl too, just so you guys can see a little better at home. And that'll actually help us explore like offshoots and that kind of thing. And you know what, let's for funsies, let's take a spelunker also. And we'll look around here with that. Oh my gosh, look at all this stuff. Now the heart crystals we'll probably want to get to, just so we can make more of those heart lanterns. Got here, you. So I'll try to get those, but I'm not going to spend too much time mining on camera here. Mostly I want to just get down deep here, see if we can find maybe mostly spores so we can make ourselves. I mean, what is the goal here really? The goal is to make ourselves some jungle armor, because I don't think it's going to be better than what we have. With the gypsy armor and everything that we're using right now, I think we're doing more damage as we are right now rather than going to the jungle armor, which is heavily on crit chance and not on the damage so much. But it might be better, I don't know. We just don't have much to judge it against without a DPS meter, which we have not been able to obtain yet. And we're not likely to today because we'll be down in the jungle hanging out. But what do we need? We need vines, we need stingers, and we need spores. Lots of spores too. We'll need lots of vines for the, we'll need lots of vines. Oh, I can't fire this weapon when I'm in the water. Let's do this. This is good. This is good for down here. I just love this weapon. I just love to make it glow. Looks like I might have, I was gonna say it looks dark in here, but it's just because I've not put down torches. All right, we'll get these as we find them. A sharpener, okay, we'll take that as melee bonuses, and another extractinator. Where were you a little while ago? We'll take this too. Our extractinating days are done pretty much. I think we can only get pre-hard mode ores inside of that, so it's not really gonna help us anymore once we get the hard mode. It will help us save us some from mining it. Nature's Gift. Oh, that's the one we were looking for actually. That was one we were definitely looking for. Yeah, that's good. That's really good because it reduces our mana usage, and we can combine it with just a regular mana potion and get a mana flower, which actually uses automatic potions, which is great. I think what we need to do right now is plop down this, and then out of here, we'll plop down this, and we'll do some stacking here quick. All right, we're back at it, and I am keeping the vines on us so we can see what's going on with those. We can track our progress. I think against these enemies, probably the flame lash is gonna be the best. So we can kind of direct it where we need it to go and hit around corners so they can't hit us, but we can hit them. Another one of these is always nice. And I can't use this, the water is the only problem. That's the only flaw with this weapon and why I don't like it so much. And once it hits the water, it's done. It's another flaw with it. Oh, we're finding a lot of good stuff down here, though. Now, we haven't fought... You know what we haven't fought yet is Queen Bee yet. And we could probably fight her. It's not like a... It's an optional boss. There's nothing really we want to get from her. Oh, there's some spores finally. We are in a bit of problem down here. We need a bazaar if we can find it. That'd be great. We're getting some useless stuff, but we'll take it anyways, because you never know. And also, we don't have to sort it out right now. Jungle Spores 3, awesome, good start. And let's get these over here. I don't quite know how many we need. Another 3? Okay, so that's up to 9. I'm guessing like 30 would probably be plenty. Moon Glow. For the, I wonder if the Demon Scythe will work better here for these enemies, because we can fire it in while we're in the water. This is working okay, though. I think my shine potion wore off, so I probably need a little more light here. It's probably too dark for everybody to see me. And we're dying from poison. Another night owl on top of that. It's gonna help. I like not being able to not having to light things up a lot. What we need is more vines. That I'm sure we're low on. Stingers. We also need those. There's another spore in there and another man-eater to kill here. Oh gosh, we gotta get out of here. There we go. Can he reach me? He wants to. What we need to do is find a hive, though. We need to find a hive in order to summon the queen bee. Because we haven't even seen any honey in here lately. And actually, honey would help our arena a little bit too. So yeah, we'll do that. I still have not found a single bee biome. Not at all yet. So I'm gonna keep looking around here. It's gonna probably take a minute or two to find where I'm going here, but I think we might have enough stuff to make the jungle armor if we want to make that. And we'll take a look and see what our crit chance and stuff like that will be once we have it. So I think I'll keep exploring down here. Maybe we'll head back up to regroup and make that armor, and then come back down in just a minute. All right, so we found our first hive here. No telling if it's got any of the queen bee hatching thing inside of it or not. We kind of have to approach from a bad angle there, and I don't want to break in through all of that hive, so we're gonna try to find a different way around. Oh god, there's so many guys in here. Let's drain this out if we can. Get them out of the way. Come on, guys, let me be. There we go. We're gonna need to go back out and come back in anyways, because we're gonna want some, we're gonna want some potions and that kind of thing we don't have on us. Just because we're trying to save pack space here. And on top of that, we're almost dead anyways. I think we do have enough of everything else though that we wanted. All right, we gotta break in here and find out if it's got what we need. And we gotta get this life crystal before it despawns. Let's get rid of this. Okay. We don't have a lot of health to be doing this. It looks like this will be a good area to fight the queen bee in. We got a lot of mobility right now. I just want to fight her in the current state of our Okay, that looks like there's a summoning thing up there. That's good. Let's do this, because that's good for leaping into those guys. Oh no, we didn't want to do that. We didn't want to do that. Oh, we need to go back out of here. Holy cow. I don't think she'll follow us over here. If she does, more power to her. Yeah, I don't think she's coming back over here. Well, that's a big waste. We did get the honey dispenser, though. We can actually make the thing to spawn her again. So with this, we just need the right pieces, and I think it's going to be jars of honey. And, oh, what is it going to take? Hive block? I don't remember exactly. But yeah, that's bad. I didn't mean to summon her at all. Okay, I'm going to regroup here, get everything sorted out of my packs, and then I'll be right back with you. All right, so I've made it back home, and I've been back and forth a couple times now, gathering all the resources to make the abomination, so we can summon the queen bee a couple times, if need be, or if we want to get some new items from her. Not that I don't think there's anything we need from her. And then I went back here to make the jungle armor, but then found out I had picked up a ancient cobalt helmet along the way, so that fulfills the helmet thing, so I can delete that one I just created here. And then I also made a jungle shirt, so now we're up to 35 defense, 33 defense, which is pretty good. And also we have 4% magical critical strike chance. Now, compared that to the diamond robe, which we've been using before, and the wizard hat. We can leave the cobalt leggings on. Here we have 15% increased magical damage, reduced mana by 15%, and here it's a set bonus for 10% increased magical critical strike chance for the whole set here. So it's 10% bonus critical strike chance, which is a better critical strike chance, 15% bonus damage, which compared to the jungle shirt and cobalt armor, that was only a 4% magical critical strike chance, so it's 8% total for each of the pieces. And with the leggings, that's another 4, but this is even. So this is actually better critical strike chance. The only difference is the lack of defense that you get with this. And so we might want to try facing off against the queen bee as is, and then we can, if we get into trouble, we'll put this into our piggy bank. And if we get into trouble, we can always try it again with the jungle armor. Really, I think defense is really the only thing it's getting us as a bonus here. Anyways, we'll get a DPS meter to find out for sure at some point in the future. But for now, let's finish this up by making the rest of the items we need. First of all, one Ivy Whip, and we'll switch this in with our slime one. This adds on another 5 spaces, I want to say. We'll go put this in the retirement hall of fame here. I'm putting all my old weapons I used and items I used frequently in here as kind of memories and seeing how we progressed throughout the ages here. And then the other thing we want to do is make a mana flower. Now we have 2 mana flowers, I want to say. One, and I think I put one elsewhere here. Let's take a look here quick and see. I thought I had an extra one. Here's the second one, yes. So what we can do is we can see which one ends up being better, first of all, because it doesn't really cost us much to do this. That is a mana flower plain, and this is armor, so that's 3 defense. We'll put that in place of our regeneration, so it's the same defense then, and we get automatic potion usage and more reduced mana usage, which is fantastic. And then we can try to see which this one costs to reroll then. Where is it? Right here. Okay, let's go take a look and see what it would cost to reroll this one. Everybody crowds in that corner there for some reason. What's up with that, guys? What's going on over here? What's so interesting about this wall here? They're like, we should watch this paint dry. There's no paint on it, buddy. There's no paint yet. Only 1 gold to reroll. Spiked. Warding, even better. Okay, so that's more defense then for us. So we're back up to 28 then. And we'll take this mana flower and keep it for a rainy day. Don't think there's anything else we want to do with it. We could probably just sell it off. Well, we can actually, no, we'll keep it to reroll stuff if we want to try out different combos. Maybe we can try to reroll that for something with more damage, maybe in the future or something like that, instead of worrying about the warding. Yeah, so that'll be cool. And then the other stuff here, we can just drop into here for now. We're not gonna need these extra vines and this stuff. Well, we could save it if we want to make another abomination, I suppose. Nah, we probably won't need it. Okay, so that's that. I have all the potions I need also. Regen, Shine, Life Force, Iron Skin, Mana Regen, and Mana Power. We should be in really good shape. Well, I don't know what items we want to use on her necessarily. Maybe the Water Bolt, because we'll be in the confined areas, does 25 damage now. That wouldn't be a bad thing, probably. It's going to be between these weapons, I think. This Mythical Demon Scythe will work nicely because she'll fly into it. And the water bolt might be good to lay down some cover fire, suppressing fire for us to run around her. I think we got this. This shouldn't be too bad. Let's get out there and see how we fare against the queen bee. Alright, so I did make one mistake when I was planning out this battle, and that I thought I had to be down by the beehive. But I don't. I could be anywhere in the jungle, apparently. So I'm going to try it here on these platforms rather than being in the confined space of that the underground area. Now, the underground area might help us for certain moves like the water bolt, but I think overall using the demon scythe out here and the flame lash will help us more so than that will. So I'm going to switch those around. The water bolt's not going to be as useful, I think. Flame lash will be more useful for targeting the queen directly, and then this will be good for everything else. Everything that they can throw at us. And we'll have to deal with these meteor heads right now because we're so close to the meteorite, but that's okay. These guys are not tough by any stretch. So, and they are lowering the spawn rate for everything else because they're around here. So, that's fine. We're not going to use this as a long-term arena. It's just temporary for right now. I think it'll get the job done. We shall find out in just one moment. So, let's do this thing and find out how we do. Okay, here she comes already. Let's take out potions and everything like that, and let's get some demon scythe going out here. And let's see how this goes. Now, she's gonna go up there, and this is a good chance for us to kill off some of her minions here, and actually we're doing a ton of damage right now. Ooh, she got hit pretty hard there, didn't she? She hits hard. But I think having a nice long row like this is good. I don't know why it might be better. The water bolt might hit her multiple times. The demon scythe only seems to be hitting her once. At a time here. Oh, that was a bad one. Let's take that back quick here. And kind of like lead the target a little bit maybe. Yeah, it's only one or two times. I guess if we get it going, let's try the water bolt and see how this goes. If we get her multiple times with it, then we'd be okay. I don't know. I don't think it's doing as much damage as it could. Now with the fire flower, maybe. Oh, I don't know. We're getting hit like crazy here. I don't want to get hit that much. Oh, jeez. We just do this, maybe. And make her fly through this. Oh, that was a bad one. Oh, she's on fire, though. Let's do this. Hey, do your move. Oh, you're sending out bees. That's good. Maybe they'll drop some hearts for us. 5 seconds left till we can heal here again. I think we'll wait for another moment here. He's not doing her move. Come on. Come on, Queenie. There you go. Now hit through this. That works not well. That's alright. This is good. We can hit her up and down like this, maybe? Yeah, this is good. She's getting hit on fire. I think we got her. Now, she gets faster as we go here, too, and more powerful. Oh, yeah, she's already firing faster than she was before. Let's get her in a little wave here. There we go. There you go. Get a bunch of this. Okay, now's a good time to heal. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. She's firing way faster. Okay, let's do the flame lash out here. This is better because we can actually hit her every single time with this. We should have used the flame lash from the start. There we go. All right, not bad. Not a bad time. Not a bad time. We got it. Bottled honey, awesome, and a treasure bag. Cool. Let's see what we got. We got the bee gun, which does magical damage. Not a very magical kind of weapon. Hive wand. Get you out of here, sir. Some beeswax. A bee hat. Get sick of wearing our wizard cap. Wizard hat. Let's see. Queen bee mask. You can kind of look the part there too. And some beeswax and the wild hive pack, which increases melee speed and strength of friendly bees. Really, if we're not going to do too much beeing, I think out there. Bee-nades are kind of cool, but we're not a bee-nade kind of guy here either. I think maybe we could fight her again here just for funsies, because I already have the other Beamination, and we already have this place set up. We're not going to give too many chances to fight here. Before hard mode, so I think we would just take care of her once more. Maybe we get the trophy. She wasn't that hard to get this time around. Let's try it again. This time we'll use the flame lash primarily. I think this is the way to go. This seems to be like the best move we can do. I don't know why I was messing around with other stuff here. Let's just take her out again here quick and see how this goes quick. Our buffs are still lasting a little bit here. All right, let's try this again here. There we go. Not so bad. And another treasure bag here. I think because our pack is mostly full here, I'll wait to open this till we get back home and drop some of the stuff off. But a nicely done job there, taking her out once more. Okay, let's head back home quick. And the traveling merchant stopped by also, so we'll go say hi to him quick. And he's usually right over here someplace. Oh, he's right on top. Awesome. Let's see if he has our DPS meter finally. You bringing us anything good today? Oh, he has it. Awesome. A lucky DPS meter. Awesome. So that actually gets us some nice information about all our weapons now. We can actually see the DPS finally. Oh, man. Okay, cool. So damage per second with this weapon is 202, capping out like 230. Compared to the Demon Scythe, 216, 253. If we get him like right in it though, this is the best because you can just lay it on. So like this when you get him close range like this, it works nicely. But for reasonable, it's not so good. Okay, so DPS here we got 199. But again, if we can get it so it's bouncing back and forth right on top of these guys, we can get it up pretty high. Yeah, it's not that good. Okay, so maybe it's time to retire that. This can't do a lot of DPS either because it's not a very strong weapon. I think Flame Lash is a better weapon overall. This is up to 159. It's pretty slow actually. Okay, so we're learning some things. And so I'm thinking the Flame Lash, the Demon Scythe, and the Water Bolt still have a place in our arsenal. Aqua Scepter. Actually, Aqua Scepter's not bad either. I mean, if I line these guys up though, it'd do more DPS. I guess if I just take out one guy and see how we do it against one. Because I mean, it's a little odd to do it with two guys there, I suppose, to get a good DPS rating. Depends on what we're counting. I mean, we get piercing, then it's a big. I mean, potentially it's 140 DPS per enemy. If you have like this, like 100, 89 DPS per enemy when you get like free something like this, and that can go through like 5 or so. Same with this. I don't know. It's hard to say with that one. Anyways, I'll investigate this off camera here. We'll see what we like. I'm gonna drop off all this B stuff here that we don't need anymore. Let's pop that open. Nothing really want out of there. Some more B pants. Good stuff. And we can actually take this DPS meter though and combine it together with what we have already and make the Goblin Tech. And then we're good. We got more space in our pack. Next thing we need is all of the fishing things. And I think after that we have the cell phone. That's awesome. Wow, we're pretty close. We just need to do a lot of fishing in order to get the rest of this stuff. But that'll do off camera here, and we'll prepare for hard mode for next episode. So next episode I should be fighting the Wall of Flesh. I'm gonna work on making a Plantera underground jungle arena probably between episodes here while we're still, hey, this guy just moved in. How's it going? He's got statues for us, nice. And the viewing station. Cool, so that'll do it for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Terraria. I'll be back for another one in a day or two. Leave those likes and comments so I know you're still interested, and I'll see you guys next time for more. Have a good night.